Hey, guys.
Welcome to week 9. Jenkins Family and Football Podcast, vlog, whatever you want to call it. Before we start, I want to tell y'all, there's something wrong with this. The alarm, the smoke detectors. Every time I change this battery, a week or two later, it comes back. Just let you know off top. Key, you ready? This week's been an interesting week for NFL.
Yeah.
We'll start off with this. Josh Gordon has left. Josh Gordon is going to the Seahawks.
Yes, he can't play this game, but
he's back. So if you got Josh Gordon, he's a Seahawk. He's a Seahawk now, so you may want to remember that. Of course, we have our kids. This is what we're doing. In case it's the first time ever joining us, in case you didn't know, I'm a diehard Panthers fan. I got 2 teams. My second team is the Jets. And Key?
Saints.
Hey.
She's a diehard Saints fan. So this is what we do with our family podcast every week. Kids, say hi to the people out there.
Hey.
All right, let's jump into it this week, Key. So,
Mommy was a little sick these past few days, so I'm recovering.
she got a weak stomach, that's all.
I'm recovering.
Weak stomach Saints.
So
Well, get your feet down. What did I tell you about that?
Yeah.
All right.
All
All right, so this week we had a Thursday night game with San Francisco at Arizona. That was a great game.
Yes.
Great game. San Francisco pulled it off. This week, though, however, right now, Houston at Jacksonville. And this is, they're playing in London, 9:30 a.m. Key, who you got in this, Houston or Jacksonville?
I'm gonna go with Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
But I do. Let me just make a note. I feel like if Minshew have a good game, he might be the Foles is out.
Foles is out.
Yeah.
Foles supposed to come back next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this
Or the week after.
I think this the determining game right here.
Okay. Well, I'm going to still go to Deshaun Watson in Houston just because he keep his feet going. The only reason I think they lose is because of the defense. So my fantasy predictions, of course, on the Jacksonville side, we got DJ Chark. Always start him. You cannot go wrong. Of course, Leonard Fournette as well.
Yeah.
If you're on the Houston side,
I wouldn't start Jacksonville defense.
yeah, I would start. I took Jacksonville defense completely out. I'm here to tell you, Deshaun gonna find a way. And if you are, wait a second. And so if you have Houston, on the Houston side, of course, you're going to start Deshaun Watson as well. You got Carlos Hyde in the backfield as well as Duke Johnson, but Will Fuller's out this week. But you got Hopkins, of course, he's going to be that dude.
I did the opposite. I said Deshaun start Aaron. Because Jacksonville still got a D. I'm sorry. That's just what I did this week. Go ahead.
I'm going to have to say, I'm going to have to agree with you. All right. Washington at Buffalo.
I'm going to go with Buffalo.
I'm gonna go Buffalo. Like I don't think nobody's checking me for that game at all. Come here, son.
What are you doing?
Of course, you got Buffalo. Josh Allen. I've been rocking with him as a quarterback. He hasn't let me down this year. I actually replaced Jameson Winston with Josh Allen. So that's my fantasy pick. Minnesota at Kansas City.
Hello.
I'm gonna go with Minnesota.
Minnesota?
Yeah, I think till Mahomes come back, they gonna be in a little drought. So.
It'll be a little drought. I think I'm gonna go with you too. I'm gonna go Adam Thielen, of course. I think he's gonna have a great game there also. So I'm with you. I'm going Minnesota all the way. My Jets versus Miami Dolphins.
Does it matter?
It does. The Jets.
I'm gonna go with the Jets just to give you.
Thank you. Le'Veon Bell is, of course, going to have a great game. I think Sam Darnold going to pull it off as well.
Yeah.
Chicago at Philly today.
That Nike call names.
I'm gonna go with Philly.
I'm going with Philly too. I'm going with Philly.
So Chicago get right at the QB spot. I don't
trust it all.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I think their D is great. Their old suspect.
Yeah.
Alshon Jeffries. I'm kind of leery. I started him this week, but I'm real leery about him in fantasy. But Howard. Hey, this is
make y'all go upstairs.
So this is the big game for Howard. He used to be at Chicago. Now he's at
I think
the Eagles. He's at Philly.
I think he's gonna stun on.
Yep. So definitely, if you got Howard in the backfield for Philly this week, make sure you start him. Indianapolis at Pittsburgh.
Colts.
Now, you going with the Colts?
I'm going with the Colts.
I think I'm gonna go with that. I think I'm gonna go the opposite this way with you, G. I think I'm going for Pittsburgh.
I'm pulling for the Colts on the slip.
Yeah, I am too. Like that. I mean, trust me, they're a great squad. But T.Y. Hilton is out today. T.Y. is out for.
I still feel like they would find a way. They're gonna find a way to pull it off.
They're gonna find a way to pull it out. I'm going Pittsburgh. James Conner may be out. They haven't gave him to go. But the backup is who I had to draft right quick this morning. So I'm going with Pittsburgh all the way. Tennessee and Carolina, is there even a suggestion? We Carolina boys all the way, ain't we, kids? Thank you.
No.
Yes, you
What
get
team y'all rock?
Okay, I'm gonna get some snacks.
Yes,
No
you
candy,
can.
no
No
candy.
candy. No candy. I'm sorry, it's too early.
Get a Pop-Tart or something.
All right. So I'm going Carolina all the way over Tennessee. Come on,
I'm
kid.
going with Tennessee. I want to say y'all gonna come from that horrible loss last week.
See my face? See my face?
I'm saying y'all got they put a basketball score.
All right. Let's talk about something different now. Let's talk about something different. Carolina. Of course, I'm a Dow Carolina fan, Panthers fan. So Carolina all the way this week over Tennessee.
Mommy.
Now Cam had just the yellow Cam updates for y'all that don't know. Cam consulted with a foot doctor, said he wasn't healing in time, but so they're trying to figure it out. But Cam is there. Let me tell you, all this Kyle stuff, all this Kyle stuff that y'all was talking about. Dead that.
No popsicle.
Dead that.
Pop-Tart.
Dead that. You know, he was brought in to be a backup to Cam get back. Let's remember that.
Okay, I'm sorry. The kids are trying to take advantage.
Yeah, they're trying to take advantage of mom.
Trying to have
They always say,
candy
can we
before-
have a snack? Because they know doing this podcast, they can get anything they want.
No, after
Go get
12,
snacks,
y'all
son.
can have
We got a snack.
Detroit and Oakland.
Detroit and Oakland. Detroit.
Detroit, I'm going with Detroit as well. Can't go wrong. Galladay, if you have him, make sure you start him in your fantasy. Although on the Oakland side, I have saying this all year. If you got tight end Waller, make sure you start him. He is always that guy that you definitely want to start. Carr, you can sit him this week as well.
Yeah, I guess.
And Josh Jacobs as well at the running back for Oakland. Tampa Bay at Seattle.
No candy.
Hey,
Seattle.
hey, that's my snack.
That's my snack, actually. That's mine. I literally buy those just for me. And I go from having 8 to 4 to 3. I'm just saying.
Like I said, Tampa Bay and Seattle.
Seattle.
You gotta mess with my snacks. We're gonna have issues around here, kid. You going to Seattle?
Yes, Seattle.
I'm going with Seattle too. Russell just hard to beat. Even though I think Chris Godwin in for Tampa
Yeah,
Bay.
I feel like they're going to have a good game.
They're going to have a good
they gonna
Chris
do
Godwin, Mike
damage to
Evans.
that
You got to do that. And if you got Tyler Lockett as well for Seattle, you got to start him as well.
but
when Josh Gordon get on that field, Seattle's going to be killer this year.
Yeah,
All right.
I agree.
Cleveland at Denver.
I feel like Cleveland. I think
too. I
Cleveland
feel
got
like
all day
Cleveland.
hard. Who they played? 49ers.
I
feel like they about to
Yeah,
go.
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Yep. I know what you're saying. Give me
I
a high
feel like
five.
they about to. I feel like they about to go on a winning streak.
Winning streak. I say Cleveland all day. Denver got rid of Emmanuel Sanders last week. I don't see what they're going to do the rest of the year. Yes, son, that was a good pick 2 picks ago. But great choice. So Cleveland, and I still stick by my words. I think Cleveland will pull it off today. Okay. Green Bay at the Chargers.
Green Bay. I'm rocking with Aaron. I am. But
I'm gonna say they at the
Adams
Chargers.
still is he out?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think so.
Yeah, yeah.
No. He is a game time decision.
Okay.
So he is questionable, but he is likely to play. I took a gamble this week in my fantasy. He played at 425, and everybody else, I don't have anybody else after 1 that's gonna play. So if he don't play, I'm just out of luck. But I'm rolling the dice that Adam's gonna be there today for me.
So to show you, all his players on the bye. He ain't have no backups.
Hey man, good calling me out. But that was a good observation.
Holly got one.
Women out there, if you playing fantasy, observe that was a great observation. She read me right. Chargers.
Have that. Go get a snack cake.
Chargers, Eckler or Melvin Gordon? Or should you play both?
I'm still around with Eckler. He still got me points last game.
Last game, yeah.
And I went with him by default because same thing.
Same thing.
Players want to buy.
So I would say Green Bay. She's going Aaron Rodgers. I'm going Aaron Jones, of course, at the running back position. Come here, princess. And of course, New England at Baltimore. I think to me, this is going to be the game.
Yes, and I'm going with Baltimore.
I'm going Baltimore too. The night game. Be more. Come on, man. Give me what you got.
Come on, man.
I think.
She cannot have that.
Oh, mommy said you can't have that, baby. I'm sorry. Daddy cannot veto what mommy say. All right. Okay, take a New England and Baltimore. All right. Baby.
I said be more.
Be more.
Sorry, intermission.
That was a brief intermission. My princess was crying. Sorry, baby. Mommy said no candy in the morning. Sorry. I'm going to Baltimore. I said my man. Thank you, baby. I said my man Lamar Jackson. He's gonna find a way. He's gonna find a way to beat New England finally. And I also think that Andrews, if you got him for the tight end, start him. Mark Ingram at the running back, start him. And Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown, I think he's gonna, if he's healthy, I think he's gonna do a great job as well. Now, let me say this: New England and Tom Brady, you can never count out.
Oh yeah.
But this is just, it's our first mutual upset this week.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So we taking Baltimore over New England this week.
Yep.
And then Monday Night Football. This is like the rival classes for the two teams who got the most fans that never go to the Super Bowl anymore, never go to the playoffs anymore. Monday Night Dallas against the Giants.
I'm riding with the Giants on this one. That's my other upset. I'm riding with the Giants.
Riding with the Giants. I'm gonna have to go for the. I can't.
Go ahead and say it. It's all right.
And I hate to say this.
Daniel Jones gonna turn up big.
I'm actually gonna go with Dallas. I think Gallup is gonna have a great game. Of course, Zeke. He's a beast. He does what he does. Daniel, he's shocked me the last couple games, so I'm just not that confident in him this week. Although they have Sterling Shepard, although they have Golden Tate. Although they have Golden Tate as well, I just don't know if I'm rocking with the Giants. I'm going Dallas this week. All my Dallas fans out there, I'm rocking with you this week. So that's your fun?
Yeah, that's my fun.
That's my fun? All right.
Me too.
So this week 9, anything different?
Bias.
Oh, bias this week. I'm sorry. Bias.
Saints is on the bye.
Atlanta, Cincinnati, LA Rams, and the Saints are on a bye this week, so that's why I'm empty this week. I'm definitely empty. Kids, you want to say something before we go?
Yeah.
What you want to say?
The trophies.
Oh, you got your trophies. That's right this week. We got trophies for soccer. Trenton, you got a soccer trophy? You got a soccer trophy?
Yes.
And Thaddeus, what you get?
Flag football.
Flag football.
Oh, boy, you have it.
All right.
And y'all know what's flag football?
What is flag football?
So like regular football, you just have flags around your waist.
How many touchdowns you score?
2.
2? How many flags you pull?
10.
10? I don't know about that one, son. Trenton, how many soccer goals you scored this year?
2.
No.
No, he scores
way
10.
more than that.
He scored 20 a lot.
Yeah, not 20.
10.
Kyla, how many soccer goals you scored?
Nothing. 1.
You won?
Yes, he
That's
did.
my princess. There we go.
She
All right,
scored nothing.
Jenkins Family and Football podcast. We'll see y'all next week. It's week 9.